Sometimes you hear something, maybe a prayer, that just makes you stop in your tracks and really think. Well, today we're diving into a story like that. It's got this powerful and honestly a pretty unusual prayer at its heart. It kind of challenges what we think we should be asking for. So, just imagine hearing someone pray this over and over. "Oh Allah, make me from the few." It definitely makes you wonder, right? The few what? Why would anyone want to be in the minority? Let's get into the story behind this. All right, so our story kicks off in a busy marketplace, and the person at the center of it is Umar bin al-Khattab. For those who know, he's a huge figure, a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, the second caliph, known for being super wise and just. He's just walking through the market, doing his thing. And as he's making his way through the crowd, something catches his ear. He passes a man who's just completely absorbed in prayer, like with real passion. And what does he hear? It's not a prayer for more money or better health or anything like that. Nope, it's that same phrase again and again. "Oh Allah, make me from the few." Umar, who was obviously super curious at this point, stops and he asks the man the exact question that I bet is on all of our minds. "Hey, where did you get this dua from?" And a dua, by the way, is just a personal prayer or a supplication. Umar can tell this wasn't your standard prayer, and he really wanted to know the story behind it. And this is where things get really interesting. The man explains that this prayer isn't something he just made up on the spot. Its whole logic, it's rooted directly in the Quran. He basically noticed a pattern, a theme that kept popping up, and it inspired this very specific request. So the man starts laying out his evidence, pointing to verses just like this one. And listen to the language here. It doesn't say some people or a handful of people don't have knowledge. It's very specific. It says most people. This is the first clue. And he doesn't stop there. He brings up another verse to build his case. And look, we see that same pattern again, and most people do not believe. This theme just keeps repeating. The Quran also mentions that very few people are truly grateful. So you see a trend here, right? Whether it's knowledge or faith or gratitude, these amazing qualities are consistently described as being pretty rare. And this little chart just lays out the man's logic perfectly. On one side, you have the many, the group the Quran often describes as those who don't really know or don't truly believe or aren't grateful. But then on the other side, you have the few. These are the ones who are knowledgeable, who are believers, who are grateful. So the big takeaway here is that the prayer isn't about numbers, it's about qualities. So what's this all mean? Well, this prayer to be from the few, it's not some arrogant plea to be part of an exclusive club or to look down on everyone else. Not at all. It's actually an act of incredible humility. It's about recognizing that real knowledge, deep faith, and true gratitude, man, those things are precious and they're rare. And it's humbly asking God to please let me be one of the people blessed with them. And that leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. I mean, in a world that so often pushes us to just follow the crowd, what does it actually mean to try and be one of the few? To seek out knowledge when it's easier to stay ignorant, to hold on to your faith when everyone around you is doubting, to really practice gratitude every single day. What does it mean for you to strive to be one of the few?